An honest matter. What do you need? Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking. You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers. Well, none of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first, you'll need to find a way to fix it. Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you a little bit. Just tell him I sent you. Well, of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe it's your risk. Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor.
Sometimes. Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it. Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple... It's nice to have a break. How did you, Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to, if you're really sure about this.
Disturb my peace. You made an oath never to summon me again. Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Stay sharp. Show yourself. You'll be I'll take you down with me. I will bleed you.
Beg for mercy.
You'll be fertilized. Beg for mercy. You fight like a milkmaid. I will bleed you.
You'll be fertilizing the soil.
Say your prayers. You fight like a milkmaid. I won't go down easily.
Say your prayers. Oil off your head on a pipe.
am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Now, I remember. Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. We were on the brink of losing the war. There was no clean path, no noble. Something had to be done. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. Justified? No. They were brave men who volunteered their lives. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice, if sacrificing a few meant the survival, maybe they never saw justice. Call it cruelty. Call it, but the kingdom still stands. I told him to stop the experiments on our... He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers. The enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, so he figured out how to twist. I told him to conquer the weak. He found a way to make me stronger. It wasn't just magic. And with it, we won. The war ended. That's the question. I keep thinking about Seawall, and I thought he did. I grieved him, and now I told myself, but seeing him.
You've got that look again. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time? Merlin. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together. I was a prototype for Merlin's latest. Me and Seawall. Used and when they decided to go even deeper into their mad. Fight back. Against who? Merlin? You endure. You wait. That's what I do. Even if he didn't, he should have. He was every scream, every scar. Seawall was Merlin's first. We could say I was lucky. You've seen what they did. What he did. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to define. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur, and when that moment comes, I'll be there. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand... Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The Menhir there is failing. The weird... You will need to find another artifact. The shield... He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason. Find the shield. And then...